Hi, welcome to Cache Walks.
We are at Orakei Korako for this cache walk. It's a thermal area just north of Taupo, and we're here to find three caches. One's an earth cache here at the thermal area. The other two are a virtual and a traditional. For that, we need to use our kayak.
It's going to be interesting and fun.
We completed the questions of the earth cache at the visitor centre, then headed across the lake to see the geothermal sites.
The first site we came to is the Emerald Terrace.
The walkways are well marked and there are warning signs near areas of danger.
The terraces are topped with different coloured algae, which grows in temperatures between 35 to 49 degrees Celsius, which is 95 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
The three terraces above the Emerald Terrace were formed by a huge earthquake in 131 AD.
We walked on to find Ruatapu Cave. The cave extends 45 metres or 147 feet into the surrounding rock and descends for 23 metres, 75 feet. Steam and hydrogen sulfide gas rise from the pool surface.
We walked on to find the mud pools. My dad always said that mud pools reminded him of porridge cooking on the stove. Had a great day.
We have, it's been fun.
Seen a lot of good things, haven't we?
We have, yes. After about a couple of hours looking at the geothermal area, we made our way back to the boat to return to the visitors centre. It's a quick trip across the lake. There's a nice cafe here to have lunch and reflect on your journey.
The next stage of our cache walk is to paddle our kayak across the lake to find a traditional cache called the Squeeze. We are hoping this will be our first to find.
We arrived at the entrance to a narrow rock passage called the Squeeze. You will need to pass through this to find the cache. The water levels vary according to the season. The walk is through pleasant, warm, thermal water.
It's lucky it's warm water. Yeah.
You come out of the squeeze into an area of lovely native bush.
We're getting at ground zero now.
The cache called the Squeeze was put out by Vamber in December 2017. It's been here 2 months without being found.
Yay! I found it. I didn't think we would. It was a real toughie.
That was great.
We were
It nearly gave up.
wet, dirty, but success. Yoo-hoo! And there's just the log in there that we'll sign and we'll put back in its hidey hole for someone else. We carried on through the warm water to see a thermal waterfall. As we turned a corner, we suddenly heard the noise of the water.
We then made our way back along the river to the Squeeze and our kayak. Wow, that was an amazing place. The squeeze is a real squeeze. We only just managed to get through, trying to keep our head above water. Fortunately, the water is thermal, so it's sort of like a lukewarm bath water. So that was quite pleasant, but boy, it was a tight squeeze. We got out, we went into the waterfall to go under the waterfall with all the thermal water coming over the top. And we found the cache, which was amazing. We were so excited. But it looks like 2 people were ahead of us today. So may not be a first, well, it won't be a first to find, but we need to go and check back on geocaching.com just to... A wonderful, wonderful place. It's absolutely magical and up behind me here. So worth doing. One of the best geocaches we've ever been to.
We headed up the lake about 1 kilometre to find the virtual Paradise Found, put out by Slacky in 2004.
Okay, let's just drift in. It's really hot. We're in a plastic boat.
We became a little concerned about the temperature of the water and hurriedly paddled back out.
Having found the 3 cache types, we made our way back to Orakei Korako. We've just arrived in Auckland after a 3-hour drive.
These journeys are what we love about geocaching.
Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to go geocaching.